So another day, some more maintenance on the Wagon R here. Today I'm going to be doing the rear diff fluid. This is a 4-wheel drive model, so it does have a rear differential. This is the fluid I'm going to be using. It's some ADW90 GL5, I believe. I'll put a screenshot on the screen of the owner's manual that I referenced to get this fluid. And I always struggle, or at least sometimes I do, I struggle to like find where to jack up a car, so I thought I'd just show that really quick. I know it doesn't really look like it, but there is spots here where the pinch welds are reinforced on this side, and obviously on that side too. And it's like this for the front as well. It's just really, it's like right here. And then obviously I put the jack right here just to jack it up by the differential. So when you're actually under here, you're gonna see a fill plug and the drain plug on the bottom. So I'm just gonna undo the fill plug first just to make sure that I can actually remove it, and then the drain plug, and obviously I'll drain the fluid. So I got my drain pan set up here. What I'm using to actually remove this fill plug is a 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapter, because the 3/8 it fits right in there, and then just a breaker bar. We'll see how this goes. I'm sure there's a better tool for this, but that's what I'm using. So that wasn't too bad to break at all. It was not super tight, and that worked reasonably well. The fluid comes out. I'm gonna have this under here. So no fluid came out, but there's the plug. So now I'm gonna figure out which size I need for the bottom. So it looks like it is a 19mm socket. So that one also came off pretty easily. These weren't super tight, thankfully. And I believe this should take, I bought 2 1-quart bottles. I think it's supposed to take like 0.9 quarts or something like that, or 0.9 liters was in the manual. So now I'm just gonna let that drain, and then I'm gonna go get my tools to fill it back up. So I have a couple things here that I'm gonna use to refill it. These are the bottles I have. You can't, maybe if you can find the squeeze ones, that would be better, but I couldn't for this ADW90. So you can buy these really cheap fluid pumps that screw onto the top of the bottles. This one doesn't really screw on, but should work decently enough. And then if that doesn't want to work, I also have this other fluid transfer pump that I bought on Amazon, but it's more of a syringe type thing. So hopefully this works. But yeah, try and find the squeeze bottles if you can, and if you can't, find one of these. So that didn't take long at all to drain. You see it's just barely dripping fluid right now. So I'm going to put the drain plug back in, and then I can get started on filling it back up. As for torque specs, I don't know. Try your luck at finding some stuff. I'm just gonna do them snug, and if it drips a little bit, then I know I need to tighten it more. So now comes probably the hardest part, I guess, is trying to fill this up properly. So yeah, this fluid pump is not super ideal, but should work just enough to get some fluid in here. It gets going in. About halfway done with the bottle. And obviously you want to just keep going until fluid starts to spill out of this hole, just like any differential or manual transmission. I'm getting towards the end of the first bottle here. I think it's almost done. So I think it's about good. As you can see, it's starting to spill out a little bit, so that usually means it's full. So all that's left to do is to put back on the fill plug here. that a wipe down, and then we'll tighten this back up. And that's that. That's how to change differential fluid in a Suzuki Wagon R.